Hello, everybody. Lux here. We're doing another video, a power ranking video for the GSL League. I'm joined by OG Ho and Champ.
That's me.
And BirdLordGran.
What's up?
And Blazing.
And we're also joined by Blazing's background noise. Which, if you hear, I am sorry. We tried our best.
Just a little bit.
No, they're leaving. My cousins are leaving soon, like in 5 minutes. So.
Okay, well.
Okay,
So
that'll
that should
clear
go
up
away
soon.
when Blazing's cousins go. Okay. So,
Yeah.
what are we doing here today, Lux?
We're doing a power ranking for the GSL League owned by BirdLordGran.
Yeah.
You do
Wait,
have
who?
to say that, but
BirdLordGran.
owned by Gran.
BirdLordGran. Who's that? He must be some insignificant YouTuber.
You know what? Okay, Marker, you've been doing this for like what? 5 more months than me and 9 more subs.
Yeah. That's 9 subs more than you'll ever have. Burned. And all my subscribers instantly leave. Bye, guys. I missed you.
Well,
Yeah, let's go on with the video before I lose any more.
No. To be fair, like, okay, I think like 1/4 of your sub base is on this video. So,
Yeah, pretty much.
okay. Anyway, so who's got the worst team?
Hyper. No, honestly, I think Dark might be a contender for the bottom,
Yeah.
the bottom
and
tier of teams.
Yeah.
Just in terms of draft, I know he made swaps, but we're going by the draft right now. So
Yeah. And in terms of draft, like, he got to get lefties in a free draft. In case you guys don't know, a free draft is where you can just draft any mon, doesn't matter, like, anything, you just draft whatever the hell you want, as long as it's not banned. So if you get leftovers in that kind of draft, you're kind of screwed.
Oh, and no megas either.
Yeah, no
because
megas
that
as well.
would be
We
kinda
banned
busted.
those. So, yeah, I would agree that Derek probably has the worst roster.
Yeah.
I was testing with it today with RJ. I'm not going to spoil anything, but it's
Yeah.
really bad.
Let's see. I mean, Hyper says he has the worst draft anyway, so
I mean,
we might want to
yeah.
put him there.
No, he has a pretty good draft.
Hyper said he has the worst draft, but also be fair, Hyper actually has Victini on his team, and
Yeah,
a lot of
and
other really good
kind of
mons.
just
Yeah.
It's
and he
not
also
another
has
best
like the
team,
number
but-
1 Victini counter, which is Crocodile. So
Yeah, and I had to nominate Blazing's draft for one of the worst, so I know he's right here, but or is he? I don't know.
I mean, he is here, but
Yeah. Anyway, so you got like Celestial, Arcanine, Garchomp, Porygon 2, Sylveon. That's all great. Arachnid, okay, that's pretty good. Mukaloa, it's
Yep.
kind of bad. Mimikyu, okay. Golem, trash. Kamala, trash. Katarina, trash.
oh, are you? Wait, hold on.
Whoa, whoa,
Did you just say
wait, what?
Alomomola is trash?
I said Kamala.
Oh, okay, yeah, Kamala is trash.
I love
No, it isn't.
Alamola.
No, actually, no.
No,
Kamala is actually a pretty cool one, but it's not great.
no, it's not that great.
It's God, dude. I swept RJ with it.
Okay, you swept RJ with it. Let's just be fair. RJ is not the best bat.
But that was a bad
Yes,
team.
he is.
It was a bad team. I
Okay.
used.
Okay, to be fair, now RJ will 6-0 me. I guarantee it. Anyway, so
Oh man.
okay, so let's talk about Derek's roster here, because I think we're all in agreement that it's probably the worst roster. Sorry, Derek, but it's true.
Yeah.
I dropped Mimikyu,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna change that.
This is about the draft.
No,
that you
don't change it right
now.
now. Blazing,
No.
we're doing it based on draft, so
What you
unfortunately you
drafted,
did draft
no changes.
Mimikyu. I know you changed it to Frost last, but we're
Yeah,
going by the
and-
draft.
Honestly, if
Which
you change
also
the Frost
means-
last, it really doesn't change much.
Which
Well,
also
that's like
means
probably
Gran
the
still has Nihilego, Dark
Oh,
still has
man.
Druddigon, and Regirock.
I still have Gudra.
Yeah, that all comes with it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's gonna make my roster not number 1 anymore because no Lego didn't fit at all.
Your roster wasn't
Okay.
going to be number 1 anyway.
Oh, come on.
It was good.
Let's just be honest.
Honestly, number 1 roster is
Okay.
probably going to be Thunder's, but
Yeah.
Well, I feel that Thunder has the 3 best mons you can possibly get, and then the rest is kind of underwhelming. But
How do
That's
you
it.
get all
Yes,
three of
pure
them?
black and hoop.
anyway,
no,
Why did-
screw Kira and Black, and also screw Hoopa. Magirna, Galvantula, and Donphan basically make his draft for me.
I know. And then, but after that,
And
like
Infernape.
Jellicent, Infernape, like you drafted Jellicent when Slowbro is still on the board.
Who
So
cares?
Slowbro sucks.
Jellicent is part ghost.
I don't like Dolphin though. But anyway, back to Dirk. Let's look at a topic here. Okay,
Yeah, sure.
He's got Cofagrigus, which is it's
Pretty
first
good
pick.
defensive Pokemon.
Technically.
Just saying he got leftovers. Just saying.
Oh yeah, we do know that.
Yeah, we
But Alolan Executor, like what? What even is that?
That was kind of weird. I tried it out today. It's horrible.
It has Dragon Hammer though.
Yeah, but that's only base 90.
Yeah, I know.
Are we gonna put him? Are we gonna put him at last now? Are we gonna put him at last?
We have to talk about his draft first. I mean, let's just we can't just throw him out. We have to actually explain why. And okay,
Necrozma is pretty good.
Necrozma's pretty good.
Any of you guys who saw my last video know that it could have probably swept me if he actually played it right.
Yeah, like Necrozma's scary. It's very hard to you can play around it, but it's got so much setup moves it can use, and I would never think Iron Defense could be used in any way possible for competitive spread, but apparently it can with Necrozma. So
yeah, against me because I only have physical attackers.
I've seen it on Laddering too. I've seen Iron Defense Necrozma, and it works.
Iron Defense Calm Mind, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, and he's got a bunch of fair weakness. Salamence, Lucario, Exeggutor, Druddigon, Honchkrow.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, he is dropping Druddigon, but again, we're not really looking at that.
Yeah. But we can say.
Yeah. What is he dropping Regirock for again?
I have no idea.
Terrakion.
No, Terrakion's for
Regirock.
Oh right, he's picking Nihilego, which is gonna help against those.
Oh yeah, Nihilego, which I actually have right now, sadly, but we're just gonna roll with it.
Hey, anyone who's seeing my video just got a sneak peek at the schedule.
Huh? Okay, so he's also got Florges, which I feel Florges is just a worse Sylveon, but it's still pretty good. A decent wall for his team.
I'm gonna put him as last.
Honestly, he's got a lot of good offensive threats. If you look at Lucario, Salamence, Rotom, I guess Rotom Heat can be considered offensive. I like Rotom Heat more defensively, but he's also got Honchkrow, which I really like. And Nidoking.
Look at his ice weakness. You guys thought I had a bad ice weakness. Look at his ice weakness.
See, I've also noticed
One,
his ice weakness is astronomical.
3, 4, 5. 5 Pokemon weak ice.
Fair. Druddigon's no longer there, but we drafted it, so yeah. His ice weakness is horrible.
He has a nice bulky wall Toxapex.
Yeah, I like Toxapex, but in League, I feel it is not as effective as it could be.
Yeah, I mean the number of Pokemon that get ground and psychic type move coverage is just ridiculous.
It's very good if you're doing standard play. In League, I found because I have used it in there's just not really much situations where you don't use it. I find using different mons would benefit, but it's still decent if you have the right matchup.
Yeah, there are very few times I will run Toxapex over something like Suicune or Slowbro.
Yeah, but
okay. Well, we get the
Toxapex does have great stats, so
yeah. Rotom Heat, I feel is mainly for pivot.
I love Rotom Heat. I absolutely love Rotom Heat. I love that pickup by him. It's one of my favorite mons to use. It's just so good. Volt Switch, it's a pivot, it gets Will-O-Wisp and Thunder Wave, it gets Pain Split, which is really nice. It's very good mon. Levitate, of course, so it loses that ground weakness, which would kill it, unless you're facing Kieran Black or Exeggutor. But
yep.
Okay,
but hey, you know what the perfect wall for Rotom Heat is? Camerupt.
Camerupt. Oh, HP water?
Run-in power water.
I mean, you could.
I remember.
I actually laughed at him for a good 10 minutes when he drafted Regirock, I believe.
Yeah, no, he dropped Regirock and Druddigon within 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So,
not even that. After I finished laughing at him, I think he just dropped it.
Who's number 7?
Yeah.
Okay. Then he has
Alright, so yeah, we're gonna put Dark Master here.
This is Dark is number 8. Number 7, I would have to nominate Believing.
Whoa. What? I mean...
A lot of reasons. You have a couple good mons, okay? But, your draft is really slow, and unless you plan on running, Trick Room every week, which is very counterable, where's your speed? Garchomp, 102.
No, it's one. It's
Hey,
100.
you finally remembered what
100.
speed tier Garchomp is.
Hey,
100.
it's not
It's
101. It's
It's
102.
100. It's 100.
No, it's 102.
It's 102.
It's definitely 102.
Yes,
Check it
because
on
I
Showdown.
remember that because when I had Victini versus Garchomp, I always cry.
It is 102.
Yep. Landorus, Therian, Thunderous Therian has 101 base speed.
Yes, and Hyper learned that when he tried to bring Sundo I instead of the one he had against me in League Battle.
Yeah. I know a lot of these things now.
But yeah, so that's like it. That's your fastest mon. Like, you just...
I know all.
I'm running.
Speed is a very huge issue for your team. I know you can probably fix it with free agent drops, but like, your team needs speed. But I think you have a good base for a lot of speed. You need to work with it a little better. I hate Golem a lot. I think that may be the worst pick of all time.
Yeah, I'm
not
sorry,
gonna lie.
but Alolan
Yeah,
Golem might actually be worse than regular Golem.
Well,
Yeah.
at least I get last like Dark. That's what I was
This
looking
good
at.
point.
Yeah, I mean, that is something to shoot for. Getting last
Yeah.
is a very hard thing to do. And
That's
This
what
year,
I
Dark
always
has
get.
a
That's what
nomination.
I usually get.
Okay,
Okay.
which one of you guys actually has a plan, like a legitimate, like, this is my exact plan for drafting?
I was
no
going for trick. I was going for Trick Room all day.
I
had a
was-
bit of a plan.
I went in,
Odds.
and I'm like, this is my plan. There's nothing there. And I said, we're going to make a plan today. I'm like, draft him. I'm like, screw it. We can draft whatever the hell is there.
Yeah, see, like, I was like, yeah, these are the Pokemon I want. Let me see what I need.
Okay, well, who's six?
Let me
Oh,
really
so
went for
we're-
your, okay. Anything good about Blazing's roster? I like your first couple picks. And then I wish you had some more speed afterwards, but honestly, there's not really too much to say.
Yeah. And Frostlass will do a little bit to patch that up, but,
Yeah,
yeah, like, from here, honestly, from here down, it's just very slow.
yeah, and like you got a very good like potential to have a good wall core. You just don't have the offense to support it.
Yeah. My goal
Yeah.
is to try to get more bulky offensive, but
Yeah,
Yeah, and that
which
could
is fine.
help.
To have a bulky offense team, it's not a bad
like-
plan.
Like I prefer maybe a little more either balanced or hyper offense, but Marco is the definition of mastery of just having a complete fat team with little offense.
Dude, you know it. I win by stalling out my opponents so that they question their entire logic of anything.
Yes, and
okay.
he,
Where's Hyper?
okay.
Oh, he drafts Snorlax. He's number one. Okay, he's number
No.
one. Yes,
No.
he is.
Snorlax is garbage.
Snorlax can be easily countered if you port right.
Number
Okay.
6.
I think we're kind of
AKA
looking at
choice banded Lucario.
actually this Jake's roster. I think that should be last.
No, that's
Yes,
number 6.
thank you.
That's number
As
6.
much-
That sucks.
And he has Tapu Lele, but he's got 3 Tapus. An extra
No.
Tyranitar.
That's 6.
Jake shouldn't be last, but I think he might actually deserve to be under Blazing. But look at his weather
Yeah.
team.
He's got 2 different weathers, 3 Tapus,
Jake,
and a
Jake has
Tyranitar.
complete control of the battlefield.
Hey,
So
I
the
can-
problem with that is
I
that
love
you have to
Chica.
plan, like, you don't know which weather he's gonna bring. But
but it's
honestly,
like,
once you know,
okay.
it's really easy to
But
fix.
no,
In
Like, figure out.
doubles, I think Jake doesn't have a very
No,
solid
Ninetales.
team. But in singles, is weather really that big of a deal?
No, not always.
Like,
No.
as much as Excadrill is scary if it's in the sand, it's not unbeatable because it doesn't hit as hard as some other things. It can be walled.
The only Pokemon that doesn't fit in, well, there are 2 Pokemon that don't fit in with like the set up something on the field thing, and that's Salazzle and Chandelure
yeah, and
and Cresselia, I guess. But
I'm pretty sure he's got hazard removal in the form of Fanny and Excadrill.
Yep.
So Jake's
What's
just
the
his
fuck
last. Wait, so
I
that's
don't
gonna
know.
be.
I might put him ahead of Dark just to spite Dark when he sees this video.
yeah, honestly, I think Blazing can go 6 and Jake can go 7.
Yes. Oh my God! Thank God, I am not the last 2. This is an honor.
Okay.
No. Dark will be last.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Dark, your initial roster is just too bad. I'm sorry. I can't wait to see your reaction.
Oh, he's gonna rage.
He's either gonna rage or just be like, yeah, I kind of deserve this. Oh, nice. Okay.
He's gonna be like, I like how
Okay.
Blazing.
So,
We're not
let's go.
putting Hyper at the top.
No, I think
Why?
Hyper probably should be next. Honestly, Honestly, either Hyper or RJ. I don't know. Like, looking at RJ's roster, he's actually got a really good roster, to be honest.
Yeah.
Archer's just here.
I think like he wants a little bit maybe more of a defensive wall he could use, but
Well, honestly, Gudra is really good. Mudsdale has really nice defenses as well.
It's also nice he's dropping Gudra for Hydreigon, although he has
That's
Gudra
here.
here.
So that's true.
For Cobalion.
RJ does have a very hyper-offensive team.
Yeah. Which isn't bad, because, Manaphy can be ran defensive as well, but not
and Zapdos, too.
The best. And Zapdos, I think, is one of his, I really love Zapdos. I actually advise him to pick it. It's a great mon. I think it fits the team really well. But
my only question is why Cryogonal?
Yeah, that was really random.
That's my spinner.
But
Cryogonal is a garbage spinner. Why don't people understand this?
No, it's not a good spinner. However, Cryogonal also is a very underrated offensive threat.
Yes,
having a
RJ, why would you draft Cryogonal when there's Blastoise available, when there's Crobat available, when there's Decidueye available?
And you already had Zapdos, to be fair. You didn't really need a rapid spinner of Cryogonal's caliber, but Cryogonal, like, offensively, Sal's not in this league, but we've seen what he did it in the first season of whatever it's called, and he honestly challenged my Hydreigon for MVP, but Hydreigon still get 11 kills, so I think it wins.
Wait, can we go back to my draft real fast? I just drafted Conkeldurr. I didn't even know this.
Yeah, you have Conkeldurr.
You do have Conkeldurr. It is part of your team. No, Conkeldurr is very sad because Trader doesn't want it.
It lacks speed. It lacks speed a lot.
That's not true. Conkeldurr can be really good.
I know, but
So
Bulk Up, Drain Punch, he can run AB with it.
Who's fourth?
Conkeldurr can be very counterable though. Like if you know it's gonna be there, and okay, I'll just throw this in for Conkeldurr, and it's gone. I've never had issues with Conkeldurr before. It's always just just make sure you have something for it. If it's there, just hit it. Because it can't really outspeed you no matter what. It would be a very threatening thing in Trick Room though.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to go P2 Trick Room. Everyone else.
But if you bring P2 and you clearly have a slow team, people are gonna think, okay, I should probably look at this P2 and just try to stop it. That can be done.
I can easily counter that with my vehicle. Just bring Trick Room on that.
In a former league, I drafted Trick Room. The league just capsized after 3 weeks, but my team, I actually beat Hyper using a Trick Room team with Mega Ampharos. It was one of the highlights of my battling career, which was probably
last time I joined a Trick Room team, you flopped really hard.
Yeah, Trick Room is very hard to use correctly.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Who's fifth and who's fourth here?
I don't know. I go RJ. I go Hyper for fifth and RJ for fourth.
no, put Hyper at fourth just because he drafted Snorlax.
No, Hyper's gonna be fifth because I think although the roster is decent all around, there's nothing that really stands out besides for Victini.
I got that.
As what? Stands out as what?
Victini. I think that's the only mon that stands out to me. Okay, that's power. Everything else is mid.
No. Victini stands out to me. Superior stands out to me. Scolipede stands out to me. Crocodile. And Cloyster. And Snorlax.
I love Superior, but it's very, very beatable.
Beatable, but if you let it, if it's countered or gone, you're not stopping it.
Yeah, that's true. Haxorus can be dangerous. I actually really love Haxorus.
Fourth is gonna be Grand.
Haxorus can downbreak 6-0 team.
Cloyster, I feel Cloyster is just... I don't like Cloyster. I never had issues with it. People say it's dangerous. I just never get swept by it. But...
Well, those are the 5 mons on this team that stick out to me, so...
And
I have to definitely disagree with you on the fact that nothing on his team sticks out.
I have to also know that Marco, you started this whole newfound foundation for Scolipede. I like to applaud it. Anyways, if Scolipede is becoming popular, it's because of OG Hornjam.
Dude, Scolipede is bae.
I would have to say Hyper 4th, Lux 5th.
Is he Marco fifth?
No, Hyper.
Marco second all day.
No, Hyper.
Really?
Oh, I think I'm second.
I would put Marco third.
No, wait, I'll put it
Well, not to be fair, Gran, I would put myself over you, actually.
Really? Oh, well, that's his bias.
It's gonna be
What's that?
it's gonna be
Yeah, I think.
I do think
I said
In my
I think we
mind,
can all
I
agree
think
that
that's
Thunder is number one.
Yep.
So
He's got some power, I'm not gonna lie, but I feel his second half of his draft could be better.
my second half.
It's just that. I didn't hit my leg.
I realized halfway through the draft, like, hey, I need a fighting type and another spinner. Oh wait,
Poison took him. I took
Okay,
him.
yeah, so I guess, are we doing Hyper Force or RJ, or like, what's going on?
No,
Hyper.
Lux. It's Lux, Gran.
Okay, well,
Mr. Breadlord.
okay, I can call him whatever you want. And
Mr. Breadlord.
that BirdLord thing was just 1 week,
It's
and
still
it only
here.
happened because Hyper doesn't know how to pronounce BirdLord.
No, but it still says Breadlord.
Fine, well, I am BirdLordGran, aka BirdLordGran, aka Gran.
Alright. But yeah, I think we should go through these drafts just decide. So in terms of the Breadlord's draft here, Circuitry, I mean, honestly, I don't really agree with that as a first round
Yeah,
choice,
neither
but it's
do
still
I.
a really
But
good
I was
Pokemon.
just like, screw it, let's just draft it.
Yeah. Mew, I like that one a lot because it's very, very, very unpredictable.
Yeah.
You can run whatever you want.
Yeah.
You guys
I
know
love you
how
for that.
everyone knows how I feel about Clefable.
Yeah, I love Clefable. Although, like, I love the defensive set for Clefable, but I do run Calm Mind every once in a while. But
Oh my god, Calm Mind, Magic Guard, and is
Yeah.
so much fun.
I know it's very fun. And then, because I was sniped by Garchomp, thank you, Blavian, for that.
You're welcome.
I went ahead and drafted Mammothline, which is basically it's a spitty image of my team from season 1 of Hyper's League,
Yeah.
which
Mamoswine's pretty good. I mean, just the fact that it has
Yeah.
Ice Shard basically makes it a god. So
yeah, Ice Shard, it runs through Dark's team, it runs through your team, Marco.
well.
You get ripped.
If I get rocks up, what's your answer to
Guys,
Mammothline?
we have a problem.
My answer to Mamoswine is Suicune
Guys, we have
or
a problem.
Forretress
Okay,
Man.
or if they're gone.
or Ditto.
Mammo kills me,
Oh,
bro.
I guess that would
Mammo
work.
kills me. Actually, no, Cuckelder.
I have plenty of responses to Mamoswine that
So
outspeed it.
Mammothline, I wanted Garchomp originally, but I was sniped for that, so I was Mammothline. But I'm actually happy with what the dragon I got later. And
What?
what's happening?
We have a problem.
Yeah, so
Actually, okay, so I had Mammothline. Sorry about that. If there was a cut somewhere.
yeah, we probably cut
yeah.
something out.
Just hashtag blame Blavian.
What?
What? Hashtag blame Hyper, though, for real.
Yeah, no,
I said-
no. The
Hyper and
only-
his Russian hacking tricks.
Anyway, so
I
I
had to-
drafted. Okay, next I drafted Keldeo. Now I was debating Slowbro because I love Slowbro, but I felt my team was pretty
No.
cocky already.
Offensive water types are awesome.
I know, and that's why I went Keldeo because I just love Keldeo. It's not the best in League.
Comment
But
sub. It's really
It is
good.
still very good.
Honestly,
Hey.
just specs.
It gets Skull. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Just saying, if
That's
you're
pretty much all
wondering
you
why we have all these beast team, it's because it's an anything go draft.
Yep. I think Gran actually
Any
explained that right in the
anything good.
beginning.
I did actually say that right in the beginning, but I didn't actually.
Yeah. So that's good.
Okay.
In case anyone's dropping in halfway through the video for some reason.
Yes.
Just to see where this person was drafted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, next I picked Entei. Now, I love this pick. Something
I
I
swear-
wanted. I wanted this in the draft. Entei was my number 1 pick in the draft. I was like, okay, so I was debating when to get it. I picked it maybe a little too early, but it just hits so hard.
Nah,
No.
it's fine because I probably would have picked Entei also instead of Volcarona, but
I should have gotten Entei instead of Arcanine.
Volcarona.
That would have been way better.
Yeah, if you took Entei, I probably would have took Arcanine, but like Entei, it's like abandoned Sacred Fire. You know it's coming because it's
Yeah.
shiny.
Yep. Gran, I'm just gonna say it right now. If you bring Shuckaberry Entei, I will never
No,
forgive you.
I'm not dark. I will not bring Shuckaberry Entei unless
I mean,
there's
granted-
actually a need for it.
What
Granted-
does Blackberry do?
I can't really fault him because he stayed in on my Donphan thinking his Shuckaberry was actually gonna do something. Except I didn't have Earthquake on that Donphan. So,
Why did he wear Shuckaberry for Donphan? That's like
I don't know. 'Cause
Abandon
he wasn't
Sacred
gonna
Fire, just run right through that thing?
he wasn't gonna take me out anyways, so I don't know.
Like, I don't know what he was thinking there.
I don't know. Dark's messed up like me.
Yeah. Okay, and then I drafted Shaman. I love Shaman. And I feel it's an offensive threat, whereas the rest of the world apparently thinks it's a defensive threat. But I love the offensive.
It's either one.
Let's
It
see
doesn't
how
really
many
matter.
legendaries
You know
he
what?
has.
I just love. I love.
The reason I think that Shaman is a defensive Pokemon is because Shaman Sky is an offensive Pokemon. That's the only reason.
I love Shaman Sky. I want to legalize it so bad, but everyone flips out. I understand why it's broken, and who would want it to be the
It's
league.
basically a Togekiss that doesn't need a Thunder Wave. That's why it's broken.
Okay. We all agree it's broken.
Yeah.
Anyway, so back on topic. Life Orb Seed Flare is it's death.
It can be.
8 legends, Grant.
I do have 8 legendaries. I did point that out. I have a lot of legendaries. So it's not by design, I just realized after. Okay, and then probably my best pick of the draft. I wanted to take this back in round 4, but I just went let's see how long it lasts. For an EST, very good mon that gave me a very fast mon. And just a really good pivot in my opinion. It can do a lot of different things. It's one of the best. It's like pure flying. It's the only pure flying type in the game. I love it for that reason alone.
Yeah, this guy likes birds.
And okay.
Surprisingly,
That's a lot of
me
legends.
yeah.
Well, to be fair, I have 7 legendaries, but no Lego is going to Dark because I don't want it because it's trash. And I picked up a Scizor, just to let you know, so my roster is even more better. But as of now, it's not that good because no Lego does not fit in it at all.
Well, it can be a good mod. SpongeBob.
Well, I just wanted something that checks fairies, and I realized Scizor was there. Why did I just grab that originally?
Yeah, I told you Scissor was there.
That was afterwards.
And I'm actually kind of upset now because I probably would have picked it up.
No, you just told me afterwards, and I was looking afterwards. I was thinking poison type. I wasn't thinking steel type. But, but then I got Latios, casually drafting Latios in round 10 of the draft.
Yeah.
Very good pick.
At that point, I wasn't willing to pick it up.
Everyone
I have
picked
Dragonite already.
5-7 on it. And then no Lego, let's just go right over no Lego. I don't care, it's trash. And then Heracross. I just took Heracross for fun. I want to use Heracross.
Propaganda. You can it's very
Heracross
Even
is very
Guts.
good.
You know what's cool? You can run a secret power Heracross with a berry.
I've
I'll
seen
take your
that.
word for that, and I will bring it against you, Marco. So be prepared.
Do it.
No,
Do
I
it.
dare you to break it against me. It'll be funny.
Come on, Blake. You're not.
Bring
you're not
an
worthy.
ice type secret power against my team. I dare you.
I'll bring Hidden Bear Ice Bisharp. Respect.
If you brought that, I think I would roast you, unsubscribe, and then leave a comment saying you're bad. Like you space R spash bad. By the way, guys, if you're watching this from my channel, go to Gran's channel and leave a comment saying you are bad, just like that, and that way we'll be showing our support.
Guys,
And also go to Lux's channel, also, and just say you are better than Gran.
And just go on Discord and text me and just say,
No, we don't need to do any of that.
I'm gonna 6-0 you right in front of all your viewers.
I dare you. I dare you to
Just like I
6-0.
6-0 you that one time, but just sitting there with a Venusaur.
Oh, look, my name's even bolded. Look at that.
yeah,
I'm so
I
much
know.
better than you.
I'm unbolding it right now.
Okay, I bolded your name, Marco.
No, I did.
Good.
I copied it and
Oh.
then pasted it and it was bolded.
Why are you
so-
editing the docs, Flavin? Who gave you permission?
That's fine, dude.
I
Lux,
don't
no.
care. But I'm-
Anyway, I guess I should
Anyway.
probably go through my draft,
Yeah.
Yeah,
seeing
go
as
for it.
not Blazing, Gran's been hogging the spotlight for the last
Yeah,
5 minutes.
Yeah, I didn't
Come
even
on,
get
that's
to
the only
like
spot that
announce.
I've gotten for like the last 5 minutes.
Yeah,
I
so
didn't even get to say my draft.
you'll look at my
That was
draft
shit.
and notice I have
Okay.
a combined
You got this.
total of
guys, we have 5 minutes
10
left.
times weakness to ice
Okay,
in my first
so,
3 picks. That's
it's
nice.
common in your draft market. You drafted Sundo T first, so you're a scrub. You could have got Sundo T in like round 8.
Yeah, I know, but I I wanted to build a team around Thunderous this season. So you know what? That's fine. I didn't want Circuitry. I wanted something that outsped the base 100s, and Thunderous T gets 101, which is nice. Okay, so yeah, that's the main reason I got Thunderous T. It has a lot more special attack, well, a lot more speed rather, and a really solid special attack as well as a lot more coverage than a lot of similar electric types. Plus, it gets flying type, which makes it like weak to rocks, but it also gives it immunity to ground, which is really nice. Got Landorus T because I really wanted something solid, like really solid stealth rocker in the first round.
Yeah.
Also, like sky high attack as well. So
yeah. But like RJ, why do we only have? Can you give me clarification? RJ said that we only have 5 minutes left.
Okay.
Grant, I'm gonna put you up in front of Marco because I just noticed that Marco gets bodied by stealth rocks.
Yeah, that's true.
RJ needs to go in 5 minutes. Okay, so we guys need to go through this quickly.
Yeah, Luck's gotta finish. Alright, so I'll just go through the rest of them. Dragonite, my Dragon Dance Pokemon. I love this thing so much. I'm gonna just destroy everything.
Heatran is a fucking god. Yeah, I love that pick.
Heatran resists everything that's not ground, and that's all I need. Weavile is basically for being choice banded and destroying everything.
Yes.
Ditto is for turning tables on people because screw you.
NFL Season 1 on my team. That's all you can say about it.
I think I copied a Charizard X with about 3 Dragon Dances up, and I just kind of swept them, so that was fun. Fortress is to get rid of rocks.
Yeah.
Fortress is to get rid of rocks. Hitmonlee is to get rid of rocks. And also kill things with Unburden and stuff.
I feel Amoonguss is like top spec where it's really good gameplay, but kind of bad weight.
Amoonguss is my Mega Venusaur that's still weak to fire and ice.
It says like if you not Mega for it, Amoonguss automatically becomes Mega. So.
Alright, let me put it this way. Amoonguss and Suicune, I chose them because they really complement each other really well. As a defensive core. Then I have Volcarona because I wanted a fire type, and Reuniclus because I wanted a psychic type, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, so that's your draft. And then we go to Thunder's draft here, and
we just screw it.
I guess we put it number 1, although I disagree, but everyone else seems to think so. He's got Hoopa, Yuma, Gearnick, and B. That's automatic top 3 in my opinion. Thanks to the Don fan, those are really, really good. Everything else I feel is trash, but that's just me. I guess Silvally.
No, you know what? Silvally with Parting Shot swapping around is really nice.
Yeah.
I don't really know why he got Gigalith. He doesn't have much that can... Oh, he has Gigalith plus Stoutland for the Sandrush combo.
But even so, that's kind of... Infernape's kind of weird. Shift Tree, Defogger, did they get Defog? I may be wrong.
I think it does get Defog. I think that's the only reason he got it. Plus, he might have wanted a Grass type. But yeah, honestly, these picks make his draft for me. These 5, if he only... Or, what is it, 7? These 7, if he only had these 7, I still think I'd put him at top.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So, just
plus, Gothitelle for trapping fighting types and stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm actually...
Poison types, too.
Yeah, Gothitelle's a really interesting pick. Very late in the draft, I feel it could be a decent pick. He does have, like, he's got... I hate the Jellicent pick. I feel Slowbro would fit his team much better, but... Yeah. I guess Will-O-Wisp, I guess. Really
yeah, that's true. But it's also a spin blocker. So yeah, let's let good old Lux finish us off.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching the video. But OG Horn Champ and BirdLordGran is gonna be.
Hey, can I get to do it? Can I do that intro? I thought I was gonna do it. You want me to do it?
And see you guys all later.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
I don't want to
love you.
Oh my god.
When are we cutting this video? Hold on. What? Wait. Visit these guys.
Wait. What?
I haven't stopped it yet.
Oh, we're still going.
You guys want to ask
man.
Oh.
That's such a bad.
All right. That's the awkward end to the thing.